I have contract in Russia 2 more years, and after this contract I go to America and started playing in NHL. I like play in center, I two-way center, and I like make hits, and also I can play smart game. I like give smart passes, and for me also no problem if I will fight.
How happy do you feel to be drafted today?
Draft is really interesting. I talked with Dmitry Simashev, and he was in Nashville, and he said me it's really good here, and also I like this place now, and I think many players will remember this celebration all life.
Do you have any NHL players right now that you are similar to that you think you play like that?
Что он говорит?
Кого ты думаешь похож из тех игроков, которые в NHL играют?
Okay, I think Matey Tkachuk and also Ivan Barbashev. For me, these players really good, and these two players have Stanley Cup and really good, and I will try also.
Who did you bring with you to the draft tonight?
Кто стал интересным?
Today here with me, my family, father, my mom, and my sister, older sister.
How special was it to share in that moment with them?
Как ощущается здесь?
It's really hard because if you started watch it first pick, second pick, third pick, you started нервничать как бы. Nervous, and if you when you go to сцена как будет, сцена как будет, сцена.
Сцена на board.
Board?
Board.
Board.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you started go to board?
Board.
Board. Yeah, it's really fantastic. It's really, I think my whole family and my friends really happy, and for me it's really important if we'll be in Nashville.
Barry, what can you tell us about your pick at number 22, Egor Surin?
Watched him. He's got a really good mixture of, I want to say, hard skill. Our scouts were saying, a player that he plays like is maybe like a Sam Bennett for Florida. He's got a good motor, high skill set, driven kid, and competes really hard. So we're hoping that all those very important elements of a player's game are there, and you see it on the ice. So we're really happy with the pick. We were trying to move up a few times, and thank God he slipped through where we were able to get him.
You were trying to move up to get him?
Oh yeah, I was on the phone probably for about 5 or 6 picks in a row.
What do you see in the rest of the draft tomorrow? Like, are there still some big names you're looking for?
Well, I think obviously what we did before the draft, getting Andrew Gibson, making a trade with Detroit, it was a real good deep prospect, we feel. And then what we got at center ice, those are two issues, not issues, but areas of where we want to, get really good balance. We have some really good wingers coming. We're trying to develop a few centermen, and we're trying to develop our defense pool for the future. So, and we've got a great goaltender who's there as well. So, I think our prospect pool is deep. We still have a lot of picks, this year and next year, and so it sets us up for success going forward.
On Surin, real quick. I mean, do you see him as a center at the next level, or what do you?
Well, I think most players that come into the league right now, there's a lot of players that are centers that move over the wing, but we drafted them primarily to be a centerman for us.
Did you see any of his, especially in the early part of last season, he had maybe some discipline issues? Did you see that kind of level?
No, I think our scouts, I didn't see any, our scouts had done a really good, thorough sort of background check, all those things. You meet the kid right away, that if there was any issues, it was just because they were so young. But no, you could tell he's a solid kid, a young man. He's not.
On ice discipline. Taking him all the season.
Oh, because he's competitive, and I think over there, the number one thing over there is when you play a different style than most guys there is I'll say a piece of some of those players that want to get a little piece of them back. So that's what we like about him, is that he has an effect on the game. We've got a few players like that. Zach Leroux, who we drafted, has some of that high skill. Obviously, was the leading scorer in the American Hockey League playoffs for a good portion until Milwaukee lost out in the conference finals, and then he finally got passed by someone. And so we love those guys that have some of that combination of grit and spit, if you will. And if you have that combination, you're probably going to have some people trying to come at you a little bit. So we don't mind that at all.
Just one quick follow on the trading thing. So was that a matter of just you were trying to package some later picks to try to move up a few spots? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think you get to a point in the draft where you want this player, and it's worth giving up more assets to get the player. Fortunately, no one would take my gift, and we were able to get him right where we got him.